love, it's Curly Proverbs. Welcome back to my channel. In this video I am going to be showing you my up-to-date recipe for my favorite sealing oil. I use this as a hot oil treatment. I use it to seal my hair and make sure that it stays moisturized and super strengthened. I use this on myself and I use this on my little girl. It's really nourishing, and yeah, if you want to grow that hair, you need to make sure that you're using an oil. I remember when I first started using Amla oil that I was getting from the Indian store, suddenly my hair was growing. I was like, girl, what you doing different? Because you need to find out what it is and keep doing it. And then I realized it was this oil. And despite the fact that it had mineral oil in it, which isn't great for your hair, the fact that it had an Ayurvedic herb and some coconut oil in there was all the juice my hair needed. People were asking me, girl, what are you doing? Your hair is growing. Like, what? This just hasn't happened. Like, how comes your hair is growing like a weed? And for a minute I didn't realize what it was, and then I put my finger on the fact that it was me using Amla oil. And since then, that was the beginning of something new, because then I started figuring out that my hair loved henna even more, and cassia, and you know, the journey goes on from there. So me being able to go from here to literally down to tailbone length has everything to do with Ayurveda, and this is part of a little series that I'm doing. If you have not seen the previous videos in the series, the first I had the DIY hair growth kit, and then the beast mode hair growth and Ayurveda 101 overview. I'm going to kind of list them all below so that you can check them out. Please be sure to do so. I'm also going to put them in the cards as well so you can check them out. Also, it really does help me out if you could hit this video with a thumbs up. It lets YouTube know that this content is actually valuable and this content is helpful. It lets me know that I need to keep going in the same direction. So please do hit a thumbs up, and also subscribe. It's absolutely free. It means that you don't miss a video, and I'll be dropping videos like every 3 days at the moment. Like, son, I'm getting so serious about my content. I'm super hyped, super motivated. It's summer. I'm about to have the most free time, and you guys are gonna get a lot of videos. So if you don't want to miss one, subscribe and hit that bell, baby. So without further ado, I'm just gonna go straight into the actual tutorial. Again, I'm so sorry about the angle. It does improve in just a little while, but basically my primary camera, I could not retrieve the footage. So let's start. You need about 2 cups of coconut oil. I can go upwards of this, of course, but it's amazing. It's got lauric acid, which is only found elsewhere in breast milk. It has a high affinity for the hair protein, so it really does bind to it, and it's actually able to penetrate the shaft of the hair. And then I go in with 3 tablespoons of fenugreek seeds. Now, these fenugreek seeds actually are known to promote hair growth. They have high amounts of protein. They have vitamin C, which boosts follicle strength, and nicotinic acid, which promotes hair growth, and several different nutrients that actually strengthen the hair follicles. So it is fantastic, not just for sealing, but for actually helping with hair growth. Yes, you know what time it is. I'm about that aloe vera powder life, guys. This is all up in all of my mixes lately. Absolutely loving it. It has proteolytic enzymes which actually repair the skin cells on the scalp. It's a great conditioner. It's the perfect pH for your hair. Smooth cuticles, nourishes, is a natural conditioner. And I know I had a lot of questions in my last video with my hair mask about how to use these things in a routine. I'm actually going to come at you with an Ayurvedic routine, so hold tight for that. Then I go in with 1 tablespoon of rose powder. Again, this is my new discovery, my new bae. It's in everything. Roses are really rich in antioxidants. Again, this really nourishes the hair follicles, and it is known to stimulate hair growth. It is really moisturizing, but it's also very strengthening. So these different items paired with the coconut oil, with its moisturizing properties, with its helping the hair to be supple, are fantastic for sealing in hair. To be honest, if I had just did my grocery shoppings and I had my extra virgin olive oil, I would be throwing in some extra virgin olive oil and avocado oil as well. They are fantastic for actually being able to penetrate the hair as opposed to sit on there. So I give this all a really good mix. I'm trying to get everything distributed. To be honest, as it is amazing. But you know me, I am extra. And you know, I've got that Belle Bar Organics tea and it has got all that good stuff in. And I'm like, you know what? Let's throw that in. And let me tell you, no lie, it has been amazing. So I just go in with 1 tablespoon of my Belle Bar Organic actual tea. It contains lavender, which balances the oil production in your scalp, green tea, which actually boosts hair growth, and it actually prevents hair fall. The same with the black tea. This increases the thickness of your hair over time. It also stimulates growth, reduces shedding, increases shine, and it actually softens the hair as well. Calendula actually increases collagen production and the circulation to your hair follicles. So boom, hello hair growth. Then you've got the chamomile, which is a great moisturizer, really soothing. If you have any scalp ailments, if you have, you know, dandruff, it's fantastic as well. Comfrey, very similar, prevents dryness to the scalp. Then you got sage, which gives you that shine, that luster. It actually brings in new hair growth and follicles that weren't actually producing hair before. Red clover maintains the elasticity of the hair. I mean, the ingredients, like, you could Google them and they have fantastic properties. And I just think it's quite an advantage being able to buy 1 package with all of them in, as opposed to trying to source all of those herbs in their raw form. As you can see, there's like flowers and, you know, all the things are actually just dried and sold as is. So I leave this to sit. Now, I would say you could leave this to sit overnight. Personally, I prefer to leave this to sit for several days, and then you need to strain it out, because what happens is all of the portions of the tea, they actually float to the top because they've got a lower density than the oil. But cheekily, I also have a really big tub of this where I just fiddle around with my hands and just take out the oil and just trying to pick out all of the flowers, because I like the stuff to stay in stewing for longer. But if you can leave it just for a couple of days, a few days, that is ideal. And then you strain it through. The fact that you use a warm oil to begin actually does help the particles, the benefits to diffuse. Again, apologies for the angle on this, but my primary camera was being annoying. So hopefully, though, you do get the picture with this. I actually use this once I have washed my hair, done my deep conditioning routine, and then I apply my leave-in conditioner. I then use this, and I can use this like every other day. I use this on my daughter's hair about every 3 days. I do a hot oil treatment for her hair before I co-wash, or just put it into her hair just to leave it in to stay. I also use this as a hot oil treatment. It's fantastic. And if, for example, with my original recipe for hair growth oil, you find yourself having excess shedding or itching because you're allergic to the sulfur, it is a fantastic alternative, and it really does have amazing ingredients for growing your hair and for sealing in moisture. My daughter's hair was transformed by this. Her hair was pretty, I found it very difficult because her hair texture is so different to mine, but yeah, this has really nourished her hair. And whereas before I really wasn't sure how to get her larger curls to hold their form and be uniform, this has really helped, and her hair is thriving. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to subscribe. I do try to drop a video every 3 days. I also do fashion and I do makeup, and yeah, I hope I will see you around. Hit that bell button if you haven't already, and also that thumbs up really does support. See you in the next video.